Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paul Dow III, and this is Mental Health Awareness with Paul Dow III. Mental health awareness. Where should I begin? Mental health affects everyone that walks this earth. Um, Mental illness also affects a big percentage of people that walk this earth. A lot of people don't come forward about, certain things that they're not able to obtain or understand because of pride. Some people seek help, some people self medicate, some people are hospitalized because of their mental health. But the best thing that can happen to the world for the people that are going through mental health issues is to seek help. Contact somebody that really can understand where you're coming from and help you to a positive path. Mental health awareness is the ongoing effort to reduce the stigma around mental illness and mental health conditions by sharing our personal experiences. Often because of misconceptions about mental health and mental fitness, people often suffer in silence. And though their conditions go untreated, many have success stories. Your eating is a very big, important part of your mental health. For example, protein in your foods is a good look when it comes to eating healthy, such as eggs, nuts, seeds, peanuts, almonds, pistachios, sunflower seeds, and a lot of other things, such as peanut butter, almond butter, and soy foods, tofu, soy nuts, meats alternatives, and a lot of different veggies, salt based plant protein, reduced sodium, items all around the world. There are certain things that you can eat to stay on your healthy path. Having a exercise or a regimen that you conduct when you can or as many times as you can keep you also on a healthy path when it comes to your mental health and mental awareness. So, with that being said, I'm going to look through this pamphlet that I have about healthy foods. Some of them are vegetables, and some are whole vegetables, including dark green, red, and orange vegetables, beans and peas, starchy vegetables, low sodium vegetable, and juices. A variety of fresh, frozen, canned, and dried, whole unsweetened fruits, canned fruit packed in water, or fruit juice without added sugar. 100% fruit juice limited to only one serving size per day. Use in moderation. Up to five servings per day of unsaturated vegetable oils, including olive, peanut, canola oils. Those are good oils to use when it comes to cooking. There are fats. There are margarines and spreads, which lists liquid vegetable oil as the first ingredient and do not contain trans fat, particularly high hydrogenated oil, hydrogenated oil, excuse me. Salad dressing and mayonnaise made from unsaturated vegetable oils. There's some beverages that are good for you as well, but do have to mind the consumption and do this in moderation. Coffee, tea, unsweetened tea, water, 100% fruit juice, which I said would be good, limited to one serving size per day. Avoid sweetener beverages, including soda, sweetened tea, sports drinks, energy drinks, and coffee drinks, which I've named before. But like I said, in moderation, if you cut all these beverages out and drink different things, because a lot of people don't branch out when it comes to eating or drinking beverages. We all have a tradition of certain things that we just have to have that we're addicted to, like let's say pizza or chicken. Some people are vegetarians. Some people don't eat pizza. I've met people in the past that had problems with marinara or tomato paste. There's a lot of things that can stir you away from your goal and not know it. Also, I would like to talk about dairy products, such as whole milk, cream, cheeses made with whole milk, sour cream, yogurt, or ice cream made from whole milk or with added sugar, cream cheese made from whole milk. There's a few things that are dairy that are also good but not recommended. Keep that in mind. Everything I say is good but not recommended. You can always find a better alternative to feed yourself by using things that are traditionally used. So you can pretty much build your own diet and put on the weight that you want to or lose the weight that you want to in your traditional time and be on your good way. And it's never too much or never enough time where you don't have enough time to try. So you have the rest of your life to do anything that you say that you need to be done. So these are some weight loss tips that I also have that I want to talk to you guys about. Here's some general tips. Eat at least 3 times per day. Pay attention to your body. When you feel like you have had enough to eat, stop. Quit before you feel full, stuffed, or sick from eating. You can have more if you are really hungry. If you still feel hungry or unsatisfied after a meal or snack, wait at least 10 minutes before you have more food. Often the craving will go away. Drink Drink plenty of calorie-free drinks: water, tea, coffee, diet soda. Recommended, but not needed. You may be thirsty, not hungry. Pick lean meats: low-fat or non-fat cheese and skim milk, non-fat or 1%, fat milk instead of higher fat, higher calorie choices. Get plenty of fiber. Vegetables, fruits, and whole grains are good sources. Have a high fiber cereal every day. Cut back on sugar. For example, drink less fruit and regular soda. Limit the amount of alcohol, beer, wine, or liquor that you drink. See, I don't drink alcohol at all. So it's plenty of things you can drink instead of beer, wine, and liquor. So I recommend, some people drink, but I don't drink at all. So it's a lot of things you can do to have an alternative. Keep all food in the kitchen. Eat only in a chosen place, such as a table. Do not eat in the car or the bedroom or in the front room of the TV. Most times when you sit down and you watch something in the car or in the bedroom, you kind of lose track of how many times you ate, or the snacks that you have turn into meals. So you can put on a lot of weight and really get into whatever you're watching or driving and forget about what you're consuming and not think about it. So the best thing to do is just keep in mind of what you're putting in your body and know to get up and move those bones you're not moving yet. So if you hear a noise in your body and you're not used to it, just means that you're working. So food preparation. Plan meals ahead of time. Try cooking meals that cut calories. Cook without adding fat, bake, broil, roast, or boil. Use non-stick cooking sprays instead of butter or oil. You can also use wine, broth, or fruit juice instead of oil when cooking. Use low-calorie foods instead of high-calorie ones when possible. You can only cook what you need for one meal. Don't make leftovers. If you do make extra portions, Put them away as soon as you can. They are ready for you so you can have them for other meals. Store the leftovers in containers that you cannot see through. Making fruits, vegetables, and other low calorie foods part of each meal. Drink water while you cook. Now that's different. Most people don't think about, drinking or snacking before meals, but it's a thought. At meal times, drink a glass of water before you eat. Drink more during meals. If we think about the intake of food and water at the same time, you would majorly fall under the line of whatever you're mainly in need of. If you have a large portion of food, most of the time you're not going to have a large portion of, drink until after you eat the amount of food. That's just how some people work. Now it would be very, different of you to have large portions of drink and then to eat. But keep in mind that both portions matter. So if you would have, instead of drinking large portions, you eat a little something from a whole meal, not eat the whole meal and eat the small portion and then drink a small portion, that can be considered a snack. But if you're having a full course meal, I would eat a portion of the food, drink my water or whatever my beverage is, and interchange between the two so my food can digest properly and I know how to recharge and let my food digest and know when to come back to eat. Because sometimes life itself can put you in situations where you can just be eating and you don't need to be eating at that time. You need to be moving your bones and your food already digested and you're good enough to burn off some calories. You have to know when to burn calories after you eat and after you drink, or when to burn calories. Because you could drink and not eat and try to burn calories and be, passing out. Or you can eat and not drink enough and be dehydrated. So you have to balance out what you're doing with your body, what you're taking and putting into your body, and also having social distance from people, from their system, not just from, being around people, but just for your own nervous system, your digestive system, and your mental, awareness. You want to be around people that's going to make your body feel like you're not too far from home and you can still be on your path and be focused. That's the main thing about food intake, water intake, psyche, mental awareness, and mental health. I'm going to say a few more things before I cut this off. Divide your plate into 4 equal parts when you're eating. Use 1 part for meat, 1 part for starch, such as pasta, rice, potatoes, or bread, and 2 for non-starchy vegetables. Do not put dishes on the table. Do not put serving dishes on the table. This will make it harder to take a second portion. Put salad dressing on the side instead of mixing it in with or pouring onto your salad. Then you dip your fork into the dressing before you spear a bite of salad. Change your usual place at the table. Make mealtime special by treating yourself in, whatever ways to make you happy while you eat, so you have a good intake and whatever comes out is going to be the same result. Make mealtime special by using pretty dishes, napkins, and glasses. Eat slowly. Take a few 1-minute break from eating during meals. Put your fork down between bites. Cut your food 1 bite at a time. Enjoy fruit from dessert instead of cake, pie, or other sweets. leave a little food on your plate. You control the food. It doesn't control you. So most people have a plate of food. You're hungry. You have this ambition. You have this rush. You're like, I'm about to eat this food. I put 7 pieces of meat on my plate, French fries and rice. Somebody's already sitting down. They already ate. I'm sitting in front of them. I go to sit down. He looks at me and he gives me the look like, you're not going to eat all that. So I sit down and I start eating. I'm eating. I'm 30%. I'm 10%. I'm 20% on the plate. He says, hey, don't eat no more. You looking, you like, what? I'm gonna eat all this, man. And then you're like, hold on. And I think, I want to be healthy. I want to be in shape. I'm not gonna eat the whole plate. I already know what he said. He said, you eat all that, you're gonna be sluggish and you're not gonna want to do anything. So you know what I did? I ate and I stopped with the food on my plate. Now it's your choice if you want to save the food or not, if it's salvageable. But in your body, in your system, your stomach is but so big. You know what I mean? So you can really put in your mind when you're full because you're in total control. Remove your plate as soon as you finish eating. If there's no good leftovers, then throw them away. Let's talk about snacks. Snacking can be part of your plan for healthy weight loss. You can eat 6 times per day as long as you plan what you eat and don't eat too many calories. Plan ahead. Be sure to be healthy and have snacks on hand. If the right food is not there, you may be more likely to eat whatever is available, such as candy, cookies, chips, leftovers, or other quick choices. Keep low-calorie snacks in a special part of the refrigerator. Good choices include the following: reduced fat string cheese, low-calorie yogurt, and non-fat milk. Most people look over these things. Oh, they're nasty. They don't have any taste. You got to try, you know. You got to live in that lifestyle. You got to be accustomed to things that are already accustomed for that lifestyle and understand if this is what it is and this is what I am, you know. Washed, bite-sized pieces of raw vegetables such as carrots, celery, pepper strips, cucumbers, broccoli, cauliflower. Served with low-calorie dips, fresh fruit. And last but not least, the last thing I'm going to talk about on this episode is eating and emotions. Do you eat to deal with feeling, or is that hunger, such as boredom, being tired, or stressed? If you eat for these reasons, here are some things that you should try. Call a friend for support. Use inspirational quotes to help you avoid the temptation to eat. Take a warm bath or shower. Listen to music or relaxation CD. Take a walk. Try activities that keep you from eating. For example, it's hard to eat while you're exercising. If you're gardening, you probably won't eat your hands and covered in soil. Yeah, that makes sense. You won't be eating if you got dirt on your hands, you know? That just makes sense. Nobody eats mud. And if you do, that's not good for you. And that's how I'm gonna end this show. Don't eat in the dirt and don't eat out the trash. Don't eat it. Matter of fact, don't even eat it all. Just exercise all day and drink well. You eat in the morning, work out and eat at night.